What's up, YouTube? Day number 2 with the Gbox from Geek Vape Squonk Kit. And I got to admit, ladies and gentlemen, this is really, really good. My first Squonker from my collection. Um, Simple. You guys, if you saw the video yesterday, you know that I'm not too much a fan of the door flopping. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I would have loved to see an extra squonk pin as well as an extra pin for your 510. That would have been real nice. Also, I would have loved to see that little notch that goes here. You gotta always remove your batteries for this, but that little white thingy, little cap that goes with that nozzle, that stem. I would have loved to have an extra one of those just in case wear and tear later on in the future. They should have put more stuff in there. They didn't. So that may be a con for me. I know it is. I would have loved to see more stuff. Now, it's simple. I mean, as long as you have that bottle nice and flushed in there, you know that it's all the way in. You don't have a mess. You don't have no leakage. You do want to always keep this nice and clean, even though the juice is not going to get to the board, because if you guys notice, the squonking device is all on one side, then it's divided with the chip. So, go figure. As well as this thing right here, I don't know why they gave us a USB for your iPhone. I tried it and it doesn't work, by the way. Didn't charge my phone for worth of shit. But it did charge my device. They recommend for you to take your batteries out, but for firmware or whatever, you could use this, and if your batteries are not too low, you can actually charge it. But it's a good idea to put it in your chargers. Also, marry your batteries. Battery safety is a key when it comes to squonkers, but when you have a regulated mod, it does everything for you, but that doesn't mean you have to be careless. So with that being said, I love the G-Box. It's bulky, it's big. Maybe in the future it'll be something a little smaller, maybe something with 3 batteries. It looks like the RX Gen. I know I have the RX Gen, and I'm okay with it. But just the battery flapping door is the only thing that is the downfall for me for that device. Other than that, man, this thing is working like a charm. Let's turn it on first, right? We got that on. Boom. Getting the great experience of a squonker. Now, I've dealt with squonkers before, and one of the downfalls that it has is battery life. It doesn't have any battery life whatsoever. So I have this on bypass mode. I like it. Bypass mode, 420 volts is equivalent to 73 watts. And that's not because I know everything. It actually tells you in one of those menu features of how much wattage it does have. Can you change the wattage of that? No, because it's in a bypass mode. So, yeah, your temperature control only goes up to 80 watts. I mean, that's could be a downfall for some of you. For me, it's okay. I don't pass more than 80 watts when it comes to temperature control mode anyway. I keep it below 80 because of the build that I have. Like I said, at 0.15 on a 3 millimeter. So, it's working very well. It I've used it all day yesterday, and I'm starting off today with it. So today's day 2, and I'm digging it. I'm enjoying it. Wow, that is good. Very airy if you open up all the way. But if you keep it a little bit restricted, the way that I have it, that's just you only got 2 settings. This and the open wide. Now the open wide, you could close it and minimize it to your liking. I find it a little bit pretty good just like this, the way it is. I get the flavor, I get the density, I get it. So, and that's why I like it. And so day number 2, I'm not going to do a video for day number 3. I haven't had any issues whatsoever with this device. Only when you refill it, you have to remove the batteries. So if you're on the go, I don't really recommend it, unless you're at red light or something and you could get away with it. Other than that, that's all I got, man. Y'all have a peace, great fucking day. Sorry, but I gotta say it that way. I ain't having such a great day myself, and it just started.